Hey guys, welcome back to Shockproof Living. Today we're going to be installing this surge kit. We're going to be installing it inside the panel. Actually, we're going to be putting this one in the meter combo. But this is going to be the easiest way to protect your whole house from surges. Keep all your electronics safe, appliances. This is very easy to get. Amazon, Home Depot, just depending on which brand of panel you have. This one's gonna be for a GE, which GE has been replaced with ABB. ABB bought GE. So see it right here. It fits inside the GE power module load centers. You can get these for Siemens, where almost every brand has their own. Pretty simple to do. As long as you have the space in your panel to fit one of these, they just plug right in. You tie this wire into your neutral bar, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Let's go to the meter here where we're going to be installing ours. Here we got our meter, which is a meter combo, which there's 2 spaces there. We can add this in very easily. Let me go ahead and get something to prop the door open. It doesn't want to stay up. First thing we're going to need to do is remove this front cover, which actually this one's missing the screw holding it back in. See what we got here. We got our main breaker, and we got a couple spaces there. In some cases you don't have this. You might just have your meter outside. You can install this inside your panel as long as you got, as long as you got your space to install it. It'll easily fit in there. So here we're going to be removing this front cover. I am going to actually be doing this with the power still on. If you don't feel comfortable with that, in this case we would be shutting down the main. Just shut it down and we'll shut the power off to the whole house, and then all this will be dead. Same applies inside the house. You shut off your main and it'll kill the whole panel, and you will be working it without any power. That is the best and safest way. Shut off the power. But I will be doing this with the power on. Let me open up this package here. So this looks identical to a breaker, a regular breaker. It just has no on or off switch, and you have this neutral pigtail that we'll be installing inside the neutral bar. It's pretty easy. As long as you got a green light, it's protected. If you got no light, then it's time to replace this. Once you got a pretty big surge, this thing will absorb all that energy, and then it's useless. You gotta have it replaced. But yeah, let's put it in. Like I said, it's very simple. I mean, for me it is, but it's a pretty easy installation, and it protect your whole house, not just an individual appliance. First thing you want to do is you want to lock in the back, or the back of the surge. You want to lock in the back. This here will clip on, or just hold on to these tabs here, and then you want to push into the bus on top with some firm pressure. So we'll do the bottom once it's on there, and then we'll just put some pressure forward. As you can see, it already turned on green. And then we got our neutral bar right here. So now we're just gonna attach that wire. Actually, let's strip back a little bit more of that. Let's get it behind this wire here. Let's loosen one of these. We'll slide it right behind inside the hole. We're gonna tighten it up. There it is. We got neutral wire on the bar, and we got our surge in. Like I said, it's a pretty easy, pretty simple way to add a surge to your whole house. Now we're gonna put the cover back on. We'll find the screw for that in a bit. But overall, very easy. Looks very nice. Keep the whole house protected. I'll put a link on the description in case you guys want to use the same exact one I got here. But yeah, I definitely recommend adding one to your house, especially if you're in an area where there's a lot of lightning strikes. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.